This chair makes me feel like Game of Thrones-y setup. But the view, I feel very powerful. Oh, that's your foot.
No, you're not lying.
Where don't you feel like Jon Snow?
I am Jon Snow, so yes.
I'm Jon Snow.
You know nothing.
I'm Jon Snow. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god.
And welcome back, everybody. Yeah. The last time that you saw us, we were actually beginning our journey up to Leh and Ladakh.
Yes, the off-road, four-wheel drive road trip through the Great Himalayas.
Yes.
Here we go, it's awesome. The first stop we do is Sonamarg, and the thing to do in this very, very small town
is to hike up to a little glacier. We say little, but it's gigantic.
Yeah, and we say hiking because you'll see. But before you do, please subscribe, okay?
Hit that little red subscribe button down there.
Please do that for us.
Yes.
We love you for it, and go.
Go straight, go left, don't go right, stay along the tree line. 6 kilometers to the glacier, we got this. No, we don't have the money to do this. I'm more ready than you are. More and more, it is getting more beautiful. Crazy to think that right now we are freezing, walking through snow. And then in like, what is it, 6 days? I'm gonna be driving through the desert of Oman. It's incredible, incredible. Hey, you're wasting your time.
We are still being harassed.
Coming back? Coming back.
This isn't even like a nature walk remotely.
That's good.
It's not stopping. We don't want to sled. We just don't want to sled. We don't want to sled.
I'm telling you, you're gonna waste your time following because we're not going to.
Tyler's getting more frustrated, and then he makes him speak more English, and these people don't really understand if he's saying yes or no.
Okay.
But I think his frustration is very obvious.
You're not hearing me, are you?
He's doing good.
Okay, okay. I am not a mean person. And,
I told him.
okay, and it's
Look, now they say, guys, go back.
difficult for. We've been heckled. And
Heckled or heckled?
Heckled.
We say both all the time.
Heckled.
We've been heckled.
Either way.
Cheers.
We gotta stay gur. Crikey, the snow leopard in her natural environment. Oh. Nice T-Rex arms, babe.
Thank you. I practice in the mirror sometimes.
You need to practice that?
Yeah, every woman knows the T-Rex arms.
It's how you hold your purse.
No, it's how sometimes you get caught in the middle of the picture, you know? In Tyler's footprints, Ashlei goes.
Where they lead,
no one knows. But we're in 4 feet of snow.
So on the way back, we were still heckled, however you want to call it, about getting either a sled ride down or a pony ride back to the beginning of the road.
Whatever. The wind was insane. Tyler and Ashlei were done. We put the camera away.
Yeah,
we're falling over here.
Yeah.
There's no way this is gonna work. Yep. Okay, you can come out now.
Starting day 2 of our Himalayan off-road trip to Leh.
Up in the sky, I'll carry you home, home to the mountaineers. And soon, my friend, you'll see them again. The the ones you left behind. Ooh, home to the mountaineers. Home to the mountaineers.
I'm glad I don't get car sick or anything.
It's cold. Very cold.
Oh yeah?
Home to the mountaineers.
Got our passports in?
This was our first really big military stop on our drive. We
Took
had
about
to get
30
out.
minutes in
Yeah,
total.
30 minutes with our passports, filling out paperwork,
Yeah.
so they could keep track of all the people coming into the Leh Ladakh region within the Jammu and Kashmir state. Sorry, that's a little confusing.
They were just concerned about us. They wanted to make sure we were going to be okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. But you know who wasn't that concerned with us? Was
The
all of
police
the police,
officers.
yeah, that stopped us on this road trip. There were so many
Yeah.
police stops, and what they were doing was just asking our driver for money.
It's just a part of the corruption that's there. And Ahmed, our driver, he was telling us about it, that it's pretty common and it happens. And so you just kind of hand them some money and they'll let you go on your way.
We're leaving snow. It's gonna be the end of our snow day. We're reversing.
Time to fill up our water bottles.
Glasses.
Watch
Yeah.
out. Car wash?
Natural car wash.
Oh, leaking. Squeaky clean. It's entered into Dras, which is the second oldest city. Correction, coldest, not oldest. A little bit of a language barrier in the world. Alright.
Still going veg.
Seems like our actual first Kashmiri meal. Very good. This is like baked beans, like what we're used to at home. It's almost like a chili, like rice and chili, like chili rice.
Pakistan.
Behind this mountain right here is Pakistan.
Alright, so we have made it to Kargil. And I will say one thing, the people here are unlike anything I've ever seen in my entire life. They just look completely different than anybody I've ever seen.
They're beautiful. I wish we were stopping. So beautiful, and I researched why.
They're superstars.
Just because
Yeah.
they're just falling from the sky, they're gorgeous. But actually, in the past century, more Tibetan have come down and Central Asian. And in Kargil, the city we're in specifically, these people have mixed just a lot. And their physical features, their eyes, their hair are beautiful. And
They really are.
it's a
Yeah.
miracle. It's gorgeous.
They got a lot going for them. It was around this time, once we actually reached Kargil,
Yeah.
that we knew that we had stopped a little too much during the day, and our driver Ahmed did not want to drive at night. These beautiful people. Hate it.
They look at you and you're like,
Whoa.
stop looking at me, please. I'm gonna blush.
Something cool show you. Alrighty guys, sorry, so buckle up for this one, no pun intended, but once we finally got to Leh, which is around 10:30 at night, things didn't really go as planned. So we had a reservation for this one hotel that we had booked. Once we got there, we find out that the hotel was not even open, much less even accepting guests.
No, and so we say, no, we're staying with you. We booked a hotel room, we have nowhere else to go.
And the owner of the hotel, he was not helping us out
found
at
him.
all. He didn't get us another place to stay. He was just kind of like, well, you're kind of on your own.
So Ahmed didn't know what to do. Tyler, we didn't know what to do. I really wasn't allowed to leave the car, and Ahmed and Tyler just started to knock on hotel doors across the city of Leh.
I think we probably went to at least 15, 20 hotels, and we started getting a vibe that maybe they weren't either accepting us because they didn't have the room, or
because it was 1 o'clock in the morning,
or it was just because of who we were.
Ahmed got this notion too. So Ahmed said, wait in the car, I'm gonna go up to this hotel, I'm gonna see if they'll get me a room. Tell them it's for my 2 friends. He did, and what do you know? He got a room, first try. Giving it to him for 300 rupees.
300 rupees.
So Tyler and I grab our bags.
And we're like, okay, let's go.
That's great.
We go inside, and they jack the price up from 300 rupees to 1,500 rupees.
And Ahmed looks at the guy and was like, what the hell, dude?
Why are you treating them like this? Why are you doing
you
this?
just told me 300, and he was like, that's all we got, was it? Another 30 to 45 minutes of arguing.
Yeah, this was pretty...
This was bad.
This was pretty gut-wrenching. It kind of hurt our hearts a little bit, and
we didn't understand. So
we're completely exhausted, and so we're just going to sleep in the car with Ahmed.
Ahmed said, I won't drive home tonight. Thank you, Ahmed.
Yeah.
He was like, we'll sleep in the car if that's what we have to do. And we were like, thank you. I mean, it was freezing outside. We really didn't know what we could do. Only making this video right now because I feel like there needs to be some proof of this happening. We're about to sleep in the car. Our journey got really bad really fast.
Ahmed shows up with 2 chai teas for Ashley and I, and he looks at us and smiles and says, I have good news.
Can you believe this? Another guy hops in the car, and then they say, we have somewhere you can stay tonight.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're my bro.
Bro and sis.
Really?
Thank you.
now we definitely are.
Yeah. It was their hotel. It's completely abandoned.
It's shut
Nobody
down.
is staying there.
Yeah, they said, here you go. Here's a room. Here's a heater. And I'm like almost in tears right now. I know I was almost in tears then.
The events that have transpired between arriving to Leh and where we are now is way too long to try to explain.
No one should experience what we just had to experience.
We're in Leh. Good night.
Good night. If you want a safe, awesome, English-speaking, beautiful man to drive you
with tons of information
across Leh, he knows everything, and he is the one to do it.
He is your guy.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like we have reached the end of the road. We have gone 28 days, full vegetarian, no meat, all veggies. And now, Ashley is eating meat.
This was it.
Glass is just going out the window.
So welcome to our last day in northern India in a town called Leh. It's been a journey to get here, as everyone knows, but was it worth it? Of course, as always. We hitchhiked this morning though from our random guest house in the middle of nowhere to town because it's very expensive for a cab. We hitchhiked. We said we wanted to be dropped off at the market. We got told this is the place to be. She dropped us off, not the market we thought we were gonna go to, and now we're very lost. Tyler has the drone up. We're trying to find it via drone. I don't know, this is a good reason we have this thing.
It's not working. It all just looks the exact same. I can't find it.
If we even knew a name.
Oh, look.
Oh my gosh, why do they want to do this? And let's hitchhike to the next market. Hello. Apricots. Apricot. Wow.
That is actually really good.
Really, really good.
Is that sweet?
10. Thank you. Thank you. On our drive up from Srinagar, there was a ton of apricot trees. They were gorgeous. They're pink. They were beautiful along the river.
I did not realize how pretty apricot trees were.
Me
I just want
either.
the whole orchard in my backyard now.
We're gonna grow like 50 when we get home. I don't know if the climate will be good, but
We'll try.
there's apricots everywhere when we got to Leh because everyone dries them up and makes them into these awesome little treats. This is a score.
It's dust or it's zombies or...
I vote dust. I think we should go eat again because honestly, the Tibetan food is amazing.
And it kind of like leaves a hole in your stomach and just leaves you wanting more.
I need more. I need more.
More momos.
Yeah, more mutton.
Mutton.
More meat. More meat.
Alrighty guys, that seems to about wrap it up for this adventure. This was our Leh Ladakh road trip.
It was amazing. Besides the whole, you know, hotel debacle and experiencing really bad racism, if there are bad people in the world, but we all know there are great people in the world.
Yes.
So you just gotta find them.
And if you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't. Our next
subscribe.
adventure, we're actually going to be heading into the country of Oman.
An amazing country in the Middle East. If you haven't been, trust us, you'll want to watch these videos because you'll want to go.
Stay tuned and we'll see you next time.